Hi, my name is Suzanne, and this is Danielle. We're with Clever Yoga. We're going to show you 3 different segments for using our yoga wheel. The first segment is the beginning segment. So I'm going to let Danielle start the practice, and we'll talk you through it. So we're starting out in child's pose, just kind of allowing ourselves to recline, just starting the practice by resting. So the wheel is the support for your body, just resting the wheel directly on your sternum and your chin. And Danielle is just kind of allowing herself to rest. And from here, she's pushing the wheel out to the front of the mat, kind of in an extended child's pose. So feeling the stretch in the shoulders into the chest, just kind of coming into the breath, and always making sure that you are pulling your belly button into your spine to have a nice strong core, extending the hips to the heels. And coming up from here, Danielle's rolling the wheel out to the side to stretch the right side of her chest, and the left hand is on the mat. She can also use a block to support the left side, so you can always use your props to support you. Just taking a few breaths in every posture, allowing yourself to kind of deepen into it. You can always modify, you can always kind of take it up a little bit. Taking the wheel to the other side and stretching the left side of the chest. And Danielle's just going to bring the block over to the right side for a little bit more support. You can always kind of lift up the earth to you to have a little bit more support there. So feeling the front of the chest stretching. And then taking the wheel, keeping it in that position, and then just taking the backside of your right forearm to the top of the wheel, letting your stretch come from right between the spine and the shoulder blade, so the upper back is stretching here. And take the wheel towards the right and then switch sides. So the top of the left forearm is resting on the wheel, your right hand on top of the left hand, just feeling a really nice stretch, so you're feeling that space between your spine and your shoulder blade stretch. And again, staying with some activation in core in all of your movements, extending hips to heels. And then from here, extending the wheel out in front, kind of coming into an extended puppy dog pose, reaching the sits bones up to the sky, feeling that stretch all along the arms into the chest. And remembering to stay with your breath, breathing in and out fully by your nose. So from here, Danielle is taking the wheel towards the back of the mat, resting the wheel on her right shin into the top of her foot. So coming into an extended tabletop, the left knee pressing into the earth directly over the hips, shoulders over the wrists. And then tucking right knee into your chest and extending out. So a little bit of some core work. So you're exhaling with the knee to the chest, inhaling, extending it out. And switching sides. So again, the top of the left shin on the wheel, extending the leg nice and long. Bringing knee to chest. Using your breath as you move. So exhaling, squeezing in. The inhalation as you extend out. And then taking the wheel a little closer, bringing it on the shin, and then taking the right foot to the mat. So a little bit of a stretch for the top of the thigh, the quadricep muscles. The blocks are your support, so blocks will bring the earth up a little bit higher so that you can feel that stretch. So right knee directly over the right ankle. You can even extend a little more forward to feel a stretch in the hip flexor. And then, so nice kind of continuous flow with your movements, and then just switching sides. So don't be afraid, the wheel might get kind of out of balance. You have to kind of adjust it, learn how to use it. It's a prop that can have a mind of its own for sure. And then Danielle's coming to the other side. So it's a really, really nice stretch for the top of that thigh. And what's she gonna do next? So from here, we call this gate pose, taking the wheel underneath the right leg. So really nice stretch and movement for the inner thigh. So using a little bit of movement, lateral side movement to stretch, feeling a little bit of some stimulation on the muscle. So you're stretching and kind of massaging the muscle as well as the stretch to the whole length of the leg. And then gracefully, as possible, moving to the other side. And again, always remember you can modify all of these poses. If it feels like it's too much for you, take it down a notch. If you'd like to explore a little deeper, you can always take it to the next level. Nice inner thigh stretch. And then from here, we're going to focus on the core. Doing a little bit of abdominal work. So soles of the feet on the mat, and then just using the wheel to move from side to side, taking the wheel to the left side and the right side. So pulling the belly button into the spine, pressing the sits bones into the earth. So just a little back and forth movement. That core is activated the whole time. Danielle's straightening her arms to be a little more challenged with the posture. And then from here, we're going to be focusing on back bends. No? So coming into back bends, which everybody thinks about when we see these yoga wheels. So just allowing yourself to recline on the wheel. And you can do this if you don't want to really do it in an extreme, intense manner. Blocks can support your arms. And then you're just draping your body, kind of allowing the wheel to be the support and the whole length of your spine. The chest is opening. You're feeling the stretch in the front of the chest, activating the back. So a really, really nice opening and a little bit of an extension in the cervical spine. And from here, coming into a wide-legged seated forward fold, extending the wheel out to your extension. So everybody's going to look different in this posture. The knees can be bent, they can be straight, toes are flexed up towards your nose. The wheel is extending out away from the body. Just a nice lengthening to the spine. And from here, just taking your rest. So coming into what we call Shavasana, which is our yogic rest, letting the wheel support your legs. We have the larger wheel, as you can see, and that can be helpful to use for a little more elevation in the legs. And then just allowing yourself 100% rest. So we say 100% effort and then 100% rest. So thank you very much and enjoy your wheel.